Guys, welcome. This is the 22nd question number 22. All right, and it's obviously on matrix. And what do we have? You say if A is a 2 by 2 matrix, that's 2, 1, minus 3, 0, and I is an identity matrix, and it's a 2 by 2 unit matrix. A 2 by 2 identity matrix is always 1, 0, 0, 1. Let's not forget that. Okay. So we have to evaluate a squared minus 2a plus 4i. So we're going to be taking each of these terms one after the other before we now perform the whole operation as a unit. Okay. So let's try with a squared. A squared means you are going to multiply a by itself. And what is matrix A? That's 2, 1, then minus 3, 0, multiplied by another 2, 1, then minus 3, 0. So here, how do we multiply 2 by 2 matrix? Or how do we multiply matrix, carry out matrix multiplication? We start with the first row and the first column. Then we start with we continue with the first row and the second column. Okay? So first row, first column, first row, second column. Then we go second row, first column, second row, second column. All right? So let me go. First row, first column. That's 2 times 2 plus 1 times negative 3. Okay, so I'm done with the first row and the first column. Now I'm going to the first row and second column, which is what? 2 times 1, and then what? Plus 1 times what? 0. Okay, so I'm done with all of this. Then I'll go to what? Second row and then first column, which is what? Minus 3 times 2 plus 0 times minus 3. That's the first row, second row, first column. Then second row, second column. That's minus 3 times 1. Minus 3 times 1. And then plus 0 times 0. Okay, 0 times 0. So I'm done. So I'll just need to simplify. So my a squared is going to be 2 times 2 is 4. Okay, plus 1 times minus 3 is minus 3. So that's going to be 4 minus 3. And then I'll go down. Minus 3 times 2, we have minus 6 plus what? 0 times minus 3, that's the plus 0. Okay. Then I'll go to this other side. 2 times 1, that is 2, plus 1 times 0, that's going to be 1. Okay. Oh, sorry, 1 times 0 is 0, sorry. Then I'll go down. Minus 3 times 1, that's going to be minus 3, and then plus 0. Okay. So 4 minus 3 is 1. Minus 6 plus 0 is minus 6. And then 2 plus 0 is 2. Minus 3 plus 0 is minus 3. So that is a squared. A squared is done. 1, 2, minus 6, minus 3. And then we move on to 2a. Okay. Where do I write this so that it doesn't... okay, let me just... 2a. 2a simply just means that I'm going to multiply these two by the matrix A, more like a scalar multiplication of vectors. Okay, in which case you use the scalar, which is the number, multiplying it by all the components of the vector. So that's going to be just 2 times the A, matrix A, which is 2, 1, minus 3, and 0. Okay, so I just use these two to multiply every element inside this matrix A. And that's going to give me what? 2 times 2, that's going to be 4. 2 times 1, that's going to be 2. 2 times minus 3, that's going to be minus 6. And 2 times 0, that's going to be 0. Yeah, so that's the second term, 2a. Then 4i. We need to get 4i. 4i, just like a matrix multiplication too. Sorry, scalar multiplication of our matrix. That's going to be 4 times. I told you, they said 2 by 2 identity matrix. That's just going to be 1, 0, 0, 1. So that's going to be 1, 0, 0, 1. Like we did for 2a, we're going to do it for 4i. Sorry, it's not 4a, it's 4i. So multiply the scalar, which is this, by all of the elements here. 4 times 1, we have 4. 4 times 0, 0. 4 times 0, 0. And then 4 times 1, 4. Okay. Now we've gotten everything that is needed for this expression to be done. Okay, so what am I just going to do is okay, so this is my a squared. I'm going to be cleaning this up. Okay, because I've gotten the answer. Okay. So what do? a squared, I'm just going to be writing it. So therefore, the expression becomes what? 1, 2, minus 6, minus 3. That's a squared. Then minus 2a. My 2a is already what? 4, 2, 6, 0. That's minus 6, 0. You have to be very careful with that one so as not to. And then plus 4i. 4i is a 4004. 4004. Okay. Then we are done. So the next thing, we are just going to perform the operation, this operation. I'm going to just do these two first of all. Any answer I get, I'll now add it to this. So how do you multiply? How do you add or subtract matrices? You look at the corresponding element. The corresponding element to 1 in this matrix is 4. Corresponding element to 2 is 2 here. Corresponding element to minus 6 here is minus 6. Corresponding element to minus 3 is what? 0. Okay, and it is the corresponding element that I'll be adding or subtracting as the case may be. So I have 1 minus 4. Okay, 1 minus 4. That's going to give me what? Minus 3. Then I have 2 minus 2. That's going to be 0. Then I go minus 6 minus 6. That's minus 6 plus 6. And that's going to give me 0, right? Because minus 6 minus plus minus 6 plus 6 is 0. Then I go minus 3 minus 0. Minus 3 minus 0 is minus 3. So that is these two. This is what it comes out to be. Plus, I'm just going to be adding to this one, 4004. So I'll just be taking the corresponding elements, minus 3 and 4. So minus 3 plus 4. Okay, minus 3 plus, that's 4 minus 3, and that's going to be 1. And then 0 plus 0, that's what? 0. Then I go 0 plus 0 again, that's going to be 0. Then I have minus 3 plus 4. That's 4 minus 3. It's going to be what? 1. So yeah, that is the final answer. It comes out to look just like the identity matrix. So that is the answer to number 22. See you guys in question number 23.